I received an accidental voice memo from my sister addressed to our mom. And the things I heard about myself forced me to depart the following morning. Can you imagine discovering that the person you trusted most in the world, your own sister, wasn't just a little competitive, but was actively sabotaging your entire career? And that your own mother was in on it? All it took was one accidental voice memo to shatter my world into a million pieces and show me the shocking truth about my own family. My name is Anitra, and at 28, I never, ever expected to be back in my childhood bedroom, surrounded by faded swim team trophies and posters from a life I'd long since outgrown. Getting laid off from my dream interior design job in Chicago? That was devastating enough. Moving back in with my parents in Maryland? That was supposed to be a temporary pit stop, just 3 months to regroup, breathe, and figure out my next move. My sister Jenna was visiting too, with her seemingly perfect husband and kids. We'd always had this complicated relationship. Competitive, sure, but I always thought we were close. At least that's what I believed. Until that one fateful voice memo notification lit up my phone screen. One accidental message from Jenna to our mom, landing in my inbox instead, changed absolutely everything I thought I knew about my family. Coming back to Silver Springs felt like admitting utter defeat. Just 6 months earlier, I'd been thriving as a junior designer at Hartman & Associates, one of Chicago's most prestigious firms. My portfolio was growing, clients were actually requesting me specifically, and I was finally paying off student loans while still affording my tiny but chic Wicker Park apartment. Then, the recession hit the luxury market like a ton of bricks. Our firm lost 3 major accounts in a single month, and just like that, the last hired were the first to go. My boss Graham called me into his office on a rainy Tuesday, praised my work profusely, then handed me a severance package that wouldn't even cover 2 months of Chicago rent. After 26 rejected job applications and depleting half my savings, I swallowed my pride and called my parents. They immediately offered their home as a temporary landing pad, assuring me it would be fun to have me back, especially since Jenna and her family were visiting from Boston for the summer. The 12-hour drive from Chicago to our small Maryland town felt like each mile was a step backward in my carefully planned life. When I pulled into the familiar driveway of our colonial-style home, Mom rushed out before I could even turn off the engine. "Anitra, sweetie, you made it." She hugged me tight, smelling of the same lavender perfume she'd worn my entire life. "Your father's grilling chicken and Jenna and the kids are so excited to see you." Dad appeared at the door, waving casually, as if I'd just returned from a weekend trip instead of moving back after 8 years away. As I dragged my suitcase up the front steps, I saw Jenna in the foyer, her perfect blonde hair falling in waves around her shoulders, not a strand out of place despite the summer humidity. "Well, look what the economy dragged in," Jenna said with a laugh that didn't quite reach her eyes. She pulled me into a stiff hug. "The prodigal designer returns? Good to..." Full story video added in below.